Okay, I'm working on putting in a sidewalk. I did already make the deck for the stairs. That's drying. It's been drying for a week now. Drying, I mean, it's concrete. I got it covered up so it stays wet forever. They say about a month is usually a good amount of time. So as I've been digging through here, I've been taking all of the rocks out of the sand here. I've got all these rocks everywhere. They've been just piles and piles and piles of rocks everywhere. So I've taken all of the sand that I took out of here and I put it in a pile over here, and then I sifted it all. And those are the rocks that came out of this pile. And so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fill this all in and do concrete here. And then when I get done, I'm going to go ahead then take all that sand and take the rocks out of there as well. And what I'm doing over here, I had some really big rocks. So I dug a hole down right here, 4 feet deep. And the sand that I took out, that's that yellow sand. That's just 4 foot deep sand. There's a few rocks in there, so I'll sift through that. That'll take a minute. But all of this corner was nothing but rocks as well. Just everywhere you go, there was rocks. So I'm sifting this too. I took an old barbecue grill, and then I just put this. I made this stand. This is the wood that was the deck that used to be here. I just used that wood, and then I bought a screen. It was pretty easy to do. So there's my septic tank, and I'm going to take all of this. Got these aluminum stairs, and it's worked out pretty good. This is what it looks like so far. It's just, I just did a good job. You know, I've been doing concrete delivery for 105 days. So I was on more than 300 jobs, so I've seen how it's done. So when I came out here and I started doing it myself, I already knew what to do. So what I've got here is the sidewalks going in, and then when I get done, all of these rocks, I need rocks in order to make the concrete for this sidewalk. So that's why I'm digging all of these rocks out of here. There's no sense in making cement with just sand and some rocks. I'm pooling together all the rocks. I even have a lot of rocks down the side here. I want all these rocks. So I'm going to dig up all these rocks as well. And I don't think I'm going to go ahead and come around the front. I have more rocks out front as well. Side note here, there was a tree right here. It was a chinaberry, and this is part of the roots trying to start a new tree. I had this one root that came out of this chinaberry tree. As you can see, there's the root over there. This one root kept going. It just kept going and going and going and going and going. I couldn't believe that. I finally stopped right here, but I knew it just kept going. That's one root. This is what the roots of a chinaberry tree look like. This is one root. Those little lizardy things around here. Well, they eat all the bugs. Gotta have those babies around. See, I have more rocks up here. So I'm going to take all of these rocks out because all these bushes are coming out. All of this whole deck's coming out. All of these rocks are coming out. But again, when I come out here in the front to redo this whole front deck, I'm going to need rocks as well. So maybe I'll just leave these alone. There's rocks all along here, and all the grass is growing through it. So, but this is the deck as it was when I bought the house. It's been like this. In June 1st. Wait a minute. June 1st was my 3rd year, so I've been here exactly 3 years and a week. So this deck that's been on here, I always said it was a 3-year away project. Here we are going into year number 3. So I'm, you know, in the beginning stages of working on getting this all. Look at it. It's just falling apart. Everything is falling apart. I've kept paint on it to try to keep it steady. It feels good. But this is going to be really nice. I've never done anything this big before. I've never really worked with cement before. So this is my first batch. And I've got these boards right here. I'm going to start making the forms. I'm supposed to start making them today, so we'll see if I get around to it, if I feel like it. Mainly what I'm going to do today is I'm sifting all this dirt out, get this all the way sifted out, and then well, after I do that, this is the last area. I'm gonna level this all out. So my goal right now is just to level all of this out today. That'll take just, I don't know, let's say a half an hour. I'm taking a little break right now, and then I guess I'll start over here putting the forms up. I have to put string across from here to the carport and start putting up the forms, and then filling it in with sand, packing it down, and then I'll start. I'm only going to do half of the sidewalk at a time. I'm going to start and go halfway back and stop, and that way, just in case I don't have enough cement. I think I have enough cement. I probably do. I would say I do have enough cement. So I should have enough to cement to do the whole thing. But if I split it up into 2 sections, it'll be easier for me to do. Plus it'll give me a cold joint where I stop, so that even if the concrete ever were to crack, it'll be 2 pieces of concrete. So this is working out real good. I've been real happy with the sifter. Has done a great job. That is something. Now I didn't spend any money on the whole unit. I just spent money on that screen, and I got a roll. You can see there's a roll sitting over there on a table. That whole roll of metal cost $23, so I'm real happy with that. So I'm doing a good job. I'm happy. What more can I say?